Hello, Divine Feminines. How are you today? Let's change this light color. There we go. I hope you're doing well. It looks like you're in a little bit of trying to let go of some wounded energy here. I feel like your masculine's just triggering you from afar. So there's an important message coming through this morning about fear energy. I really want to encourage you, if you feel ever you need some kind of help, emotionally, psychologically, like you feel very left out, you can't get a hold of your mental space, right? To just talk to someone, like, it's really important, okay? So you don't need to suffer alone. And I also would like to say that, you know, the fear energy of this world is very real. In the 3D world, our world is made in polarity right now. My understanding of what we're here to do is to bring this love energy to this planet and start living in love. But we don't know how to navigate that because we've never done it before. So, look. You and your masculine really may not see eye to eye on things right now, because the feminines are ascending and the masculines seem to be concentrated on the 3D reality. So, you know, your journey is yours, and that's the first step of taking control of your sovereignty, is to understand that you're in charge of your energy, not him, not anyone else. This is the message I've been getting today. It's like you choose between self-love, love, or this energy that we've been in on this planet, guarded, blocked heart chakra. There isn't one right way to do that. It's your way to find your way to do that. And the masculine helps you by triggering your heart chakra. So let's go see what we need to see. A lot of purple energy today. Just gonna bring my little star with my moon. Okay. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, so that was the opening card. 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Emperor. 7 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Pentacles, so we've seen that multiple times already. 3 of Wands reversed. 2 of Cups. Devil reversed. 7 of Wands. 5 of Swords. The Star. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Hanged Man. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Emperor coming out today. So very amazing cards here. We see at the center of this reading that we have the 2 of Cups that was reversed yesterday. And we see the beautiful star in reverse, which I love. Something about you is drawing this masculine to you in this beautiful energy. I don't know, I just feel like you're just lighting up the sky. Why sky, Spirit? It's like your expansiveness is just beautiful. I don't know, there's this freedom about you right now that feels very open to possibilities. It's like they're saying guided by angels, positive, beautiful. Queen of Cups. It's like you're leading with your heart, and we have again, second day in a row, Queen and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Envy, Angel of Balance, and Carrying Connections. All in the upright. And we have the throat chakra. This is, so there we have the moon here, and then of course they told me at the beginning to put the star here. We have the star. It's like this masculine wants to give you the moon and the stars, but how can he do that? You know, he sees himself. It's interesting because the way he's seeing himself is this showing emperor energy to the world. He's showing like, I'm in control, I'm making moves, I've got this. I think probably you're laughing at that statement. I almost want to say like he feels or understands to some degree now that your heart is in his hands, but the way that he sees that is this puppet, right? Now, if this card was like this, he would be controlling the puppet, but it's like this. So the puppet seems to be controlling things. It's a very interesting energy. It's like, you know, the very interesting thing about this star on the devil's chest is that it is the masculine, feminine symbols, right? And the coming together of the two elements. So let's see, stay optimistic. Yeah, that is what I was going to say about the sky. It's like you are optimistic somehow. Passion is safe for you to love. Romantic feelings. You do feel optimistic. And in this card, she's giving this like a victory wreath to this Venus, right? That's a Venus statue with her arm cut off. And positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Very much what I said in the beginning, right? So, flirt. I feel like release your ex reversed. This could be the one reversed. New love reversed. True love reversed. Chemistry reversed. Reconciliation. Wow. So, we have Devil and the Passion, both in reverse. I feel like he thinks you've conquered your demons. If you at one time expressed any kind of like, I can't control my feelings for you, they're so strong, I just want to talk to you, be with you, you know, all of that. I feel like he feels like you've conquered this, or at least that's how you're appearing. It's like you're really in balance right now. And this is very attractive to him for some reason. So let's find out why. Why is this balance and like the feminine living in the truth of love and being open about it? He feels like you're not afraid of rejection, and that is something he's been dealing with for a long time. I feel like you quieted his demons when you gave him all sorts of attention and he didn't have to work for it, and now you've had this glow up. Yeah, so I just saw those cards. Let's look at them. You're so beautiful. I can't face you right now. I'm going through a lot. I'm not going to do what I did yesterday because it made it kind of unreadable. Okay, so there's an element of shame coming through. Like, he's seeing in your reflection this low vibration of him. And that's what the sun does, right? I have a plan, but you have to trust me. I keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go. Trust me. I see myself having kids with you. My fears keep stopping me. So he wants to build with you. He wants connection. He wants you to like pick him, which I feel like that's going backwards a little bit because we've seen that from the masculine before, right? This pick me energy. We want him to be more secure than that. And that's why we've worked on our own security. And so there's two cards with trust, the word trust in here. And one card with the word fear. I daydream about you. I can feel you pulling away. I'm coming back soon. So fear and trust are not, they're mutually exclusive, right? We cannot hold those two vibrations at the same time because trust takes courage and the willingness to give your heart to the world or to someone without, and be vulnerable with it without fear of rejection, without fear of pain and abandonment and all of the wounds, right? So you have conquered this, and I feel a deep regret. I'm surprised the Five of Pentacles isn't out here, where, oh, we have the Five of Swords. He really feels very regretful about not investing in you or investing in this. Okay, so there's two messages. Secretly, he's always been invested in you, and he always has been investing in you. And that's why this feels so crazy in a way. And here's where my whole spiel at the beginning comes in, because it's a very high level activity to discern love from fear. And we've been working on this, right? So what does that take to know the difference? It takes trusting yourself. And that is what will push you from doubt into love. Now, I'm not a psychologist and I'm not a therapist. I'm a card reader. So you're the one that has to, as an adult, be in charge of your own well-being. And all of the time, we need guidance. And part of opening to the reality of being a very high vibrational person and living in love is that we have to be vulnerable to accept help and trust that there are those who come into our life with good intentions. And if you are always seeing everybody coming into your life with bad intentions, this is a wound that needs healing, and you may need assistance with that. They're being very, very strong with this message, a message I've never given before except to private clients. And we want to eradicate all shame in being open to receiving the help and guidance and love that we need from people who can give it to us. Like, I really want to cry right now because I'm feeling so many burdens on our hearts that want to be released. And the shame, the world is waiting for us to release shame around us wanting to love ourselves and to love and be loved, okay? There is a lot of shame in this world around the culture of giving and receiving love. And I feel like this is like a cutting edge conversation. So it's very difficult to talk about all of this without seeming like I'm being negative about culture. But we have pain in our culture around women and their empowerment. And there is absolutely, Spirit saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with self-love, self-adornment is how they're calling it, which is really kind of beautiful. And being proud of who you are in a physical sense. God, they're pointing this out. Why? That's so interesting. It's like, this isn't about wearing makeup or not wearing makeup or looking beautiful or anything like that. Any cosmetic enhancement, anything like that. It's not about that. It's about emotionally the feeling. And they're saying a lot of times we try to fix the outside before we work on the inside. And this is about the inside and the outside being a natural reflection of what is inside. And women have been so put under a microscope, like they're showing me in a petri dish, and like subjected ourselves, and we've accepted that anyone can criticize our body or our appearance or anything, and we think, oh, that's valid because everybody does it, so it must be right and it must be legitimate. And they're saying, like, they want me to show you to break the petri dish. like it starts with self-love, and it starts with you shining a light on the fact that you're, like, they're showing me this being light and shadow, right? Again, with the imagery from yesterday being the white and the black. I actually didn't post that video till this morning. It's like there's as much beauty in the lightness of you as there is in the darkness of you. And the sun, the moon, the sky, the stars, it's yes, the sun is the center of the planet. Sometimes I don't know where they're going, and it's so strange. And everything revolves around the sun. But in a truly holistic, cosmic sense, all of it makes the universe, right? Like, you have to have all of it. And they're saying, like, you're very capable of this, and this is what your masculine is finding so beautiful about you, is that in the mirror of you, they can see that their light is there and it's beautiful, and their darkness is there and it's beautiful, and they don't exist without each other. Okay, so yeah, Scorpio energy, that's the shadow. I couldn't say it, but I felt a lot of the same things that you did. Prayer is always heard. The Rabbit. Be ever aware. What's the year we're into? Ever aware of threats. Being ever aware of threats. Heighten your senses and be ready to change course rapidly. Green flags. Fool's gold. I feel stupid for running. Or a lot alike. 2 cards of being alike. I tell my friends about when we were together. That came out in the last reading. Healing. Beautiful. And paper money, which is a self-worth card. Okay, so on the bottom we have Atlantis energy again. The collective energy that resides in the crystal skulls. It's so interesting. When I was touching the crystal skull, I felt that as you raise it in vibration, it returns to us. Did I wait too long? I wrote you a song. Leo, pureness, rich thoughts grow money. You see through my mask. I miss your touch. There's a very sensual energy here. There's a missing your... I got that yesterday too with the smell, and now I feel it with the touch. And it's like, yeah, he may be able to see you, but there's this desire to connect on speaking with your ears, touching with your hands, or yeah, something else. It's like desires. Interesting cards here. There's like no one else shows up in his fantasies, but it's also this true, vibrant beauty that you have, and that's what it's like. If he put it into words, it might not make sense, because I'm having a really hard time putting the layers. It's all of the chakras, like all of the chakras lining up, and no one, like, yeah, maybe he gets together with someone and they light up one chakra, but it's never all. It's never that full totality. And it's not just that. It's like, it's not just the 7. It's like the 13, right? And they're saying this was brought into awareness on the eclipse, the 13th. It was on the 14th, but they're saying that whole thing was brought into awareness. Again, red orange, which is interesting because that's the root and the sacral. So there's that mother energy from the last reading, the youth energy, the spiritual energy. Are we just gonna get like the full look at that? Are we just gonna get like the actual I'm just gonna put them in order because it's basically doing the chakras for me. It's just so cute. Okay, where would I put moon? I think here. Yeah, spirit's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna do it on the back too. All right, I got it. You know, your wisdom, your beauty, your spirituality, your gifts, even if you're not aware of them, they come through. The way that you talk, the way your heart is in the world, the way you see and hold yourself. This is the actual connection between you, the cord, and then of course the passion that he feels for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful, crazy cards. Thank you, Spirit. Like, I'm never not amazed at tarot and the way that Spirit communicates. So yeah, they're also showing all of the colors here and lighting up when they touch you. There's a sensation of warmth and beauty, and they're also showing it here in this card too. this is a really important thing that was activated with them. It's like, no one else. And I know it's really, really hard to hear. Wow, wedding and engagement. It's really hard to hear when you're in that feeling that they've been with other people or someone else, but the important part of that, it seems, is that look here too, they just keep telling me how overwhelming it is for them to like be searching for this feeling they can't find again. There's now like 4 cards here with this rainbow, and they're aware now, and the missing is like this boulder they're carrying around, and it's like you're this ghost, right, that haunts them, and she's like a spiritual creature in this cards. And again, we have the image of the sky and the sun being obscured behind this dark cloud. So I feel like there's an ominous feeling you may have right now regarding the return. Girl talk, kisses, axe, and keys on a ring. Cassette, boat, date, lightning, hand of cards, engagement, palm tree, not enough. So the healing not enough in the separation, right? That's what you've been doing. So, okay, for some of you, there was at one point like they made a date with you and either ghosted you or just like broke it off out of nowhere, and maybe things seemed kind of stable before that, and then they just vanished, right? I'm getting that with the palm tree and the boat card. And it's like they let their fear energy just take over, and it could have happened like in a flash. They could have seen something oh God, this masculine energy is a lot sometimes. It's like they think they're so crafty. You realize like he's sitting on the moon here. I had never realized that. I think that's what that is. Holding his chess piece. And then we have this Ace of Swords, right? That's strategic, being strategic, not showing hand, gambling, taking a chance, risk. So I'm pretty sure I talked about risk and taking a chance in the very beginning. But I think he's been strategically looking like he's very detached and very kind of like happy. I don't know. I feel like he's like, I said this in another reading, like giving you little crumbs to follow along this little trail so you'll think of something. But you see through this. It's very evident to me here that something shifted for you too, and you can just really see through. Like, I feel like you would have been drawn into these antics beforehand, and now it's like not enough. And not in a bad way. It's just like, I'm not going to go through this pain for Page of Cups reversed, right? It's like when pigs fly. I'm not going to do all of this work and wait for you to show up with some sort of promise to dangle in front of me and then just run away again right after a couple messages or saying something and you get triggered. It's like, I'm gonna wait until things are correct and you've done what you've needed to do and you've conquered this outdated thinking that you have, and you take your mask off. Okay, I hope that came through for you. That was a beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit. That's amazing. So I'll go ahead and get our advice here. I really want to tell you, again, I say this almost every reading because Spirit's just so loving towards the Divine Feminine, and so grateful how you faced your fears and learned your lessons and have done your work. And I know a lot of the time, like when I think about it and I think about the work I've done, it's like sometimes we've been so programmed to think it's going to be formal and I'm going to like take this class from this person and it's going to have like worksheets and tests and I'm going to be graded, and it never is like that. It's never like that. It's always so subtle. It's like the subtle realms of, it can be as subtle as making a decision this time around that's better for you. And that's what they're highlighting here. They're highlighting, I hate it when people like say the universe gives the test. It's not that. It's like, you can see it that way, but that's putting the locus of control in the external. And it's not that. It's you having the opportunity, trusting heaven. That's what it is. Thank you. It's like, you are safe. Angels will stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. It's all about trust, right? This whole reading has been about trust. And do you trust? Oh, they want me to put the crystals here. Do you trust that if you make this decision that felt that you were afraid to make before, and trust in the vulnerability of putting your heart and soul and feelings and communication out there? And I'm not saying to go communicate with your masculine at all, but like, if you speak your truth in the world, can you trust that is enough? And that, yeah, prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond delight, right? So I was talking about the spiritual tests. I don't think it's a test, but connect with the love of the universe. Are you going to choose to have faith in yourself and the universe? And if you put yourself out there, look at that, heart healing and Mother Earth. If you put yourself out there and you don't get chosen, or there isn't reciprocation from him or the universe or your social media or your mother or whoever it is it okay that you were just brave enough? Forgiveness, dreams, manifestation, and source. That you were just brave enough to truly be your authentic self. Why do I do this? And, oh, I guess we're going to get 4 today. I'm going to get it. I didn't take animal cards, so we'll put them in with these. Were you just brave enough to be your authentic self and let it shine? Let it shine. Let yourself shine. So, we get advice here from these decks, and you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you can listen to all of them. Or you can ask about different situations, whatever it is you need to do. It's such a beautiful card. Can't really show these cards because they have a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. For quite a long time, I have felt that they have wanted to communicate. We have the 8 of Wands here in the center of the reading with the 2 of Cups, so it doesn't get any stronger than that. I feel that there will be communication. You know, it comes when it comes, when it's ready to come. So, pile 1, look at that moon. Oh, look. They gave me the rainbow dragon. That's so cute. What a beautiful reading. This is for meditation, asking for guidance when you go to sleep. If you feel really connected to any of these energies, the blackbird has been playing a very big role in my readings for a while. Again, it's messages for me. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, again, that word. Rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. And we have the sun and the moon here. In this beautiful, you know, it's water, but it looks like sky. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. We have Opal Joy, beautiful. That's my birthstone for Libras out there. Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas back to life. And I have that Electric Feel song running in my head. And then your message card is reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith it will all work out for the best. Okay, so pile 2, we have Paul the Venetian, Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon, Morganite, relationship healing, and again, this beautiful water card, Trust, the Great Mystery. It's an 11. So you can work with the crystal of Morganite. I also think that's very much a rose quartz would be great there too. Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon. So we obviously have a lot of heart chakra energy here. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. Beautiful. So that I love this pink lotus in this card. I think it's so beautiful. See all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom and look for the divine around you. We have the rose, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And I talked about that in the reading a lot. And then trust the great mystery, which is the 11 card. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart and not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway of the soul. Then pile 3, the moon card. Beautiful. Light activation. Sanat Kumara, sharing your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So the moon continuing. Look at this card. It says trust on it. All 3 piles. Silver Lunar Dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. We had another card with cooperation on it. What was it? Oh, it was the second card here. It was collaboration. And look at under that. The Blackbird, Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. It's time to collaborate. Let it shine. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Come expand your causal chakra. So important here. The causal chakra is being highlighted for you to connect to. I love that chakra. Trust with prehenite. And then the Hummingbird Spirit, Be Here Now, which is a 7 card of that's an air energy and very much giving me like the third eye and crown chakra. And then this one is Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And I do think they're watching you. And yes, beautiful reading. I thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting. If you want a reading, it's on my Etsy. I also do energy work. I feel like some of you want that. That's why I'm talking about it. It's on my Fiverr, and I do like chakra journeys and healings. I do spirit release therapy, and that's like the most intense one I do. It's very intense. And then other things like that. So theta healing. If you need any guidance on that, please let me know. Bye for now.